Hello again everybody and welcome back to Will is Magic. My name is Will. I hope you're all having a magical day. Now before I get into today's special self-working card trick, I just want to say that the magic routines that I planned a couple of videos ago is coming out either in November or December depending on how much content I can produce until then. Now that being said, this video today is extremely prepared because it's probably one of my new most favorite self-working card tricks, and I'm saying that because it baffled me tens of times watching this. I could not figure out the method. I was trying, and I finally figured it out. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. And if you do like this video, please show up by hitting the like button, comment on what you guys want to see next, and as always, if it's the first time you're seeing me, please hit that subscribe button to help this channel and the Magic community grow. But without further ado, let's get into performance of this trick. So for this trick, guys, all we need is a deck of cards. I'm using the red monarchs today. Now, if you do want to get these cards, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can go get them yourself. I believe it's at Amazon. So I've got all the colors there. Just click the links and you'll get to the site straight away. Now for this trick, all we need, as I said, is a deck of cards. And usually I would have a spectator here, but since they're not here, I'm going to act as if I'm the spectator and the magician itself. As the spectator, I would like you to think of any number in the deck. So between 2 and 52, a position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my back around. You're going to think of that position. You're going to count down that many cards, and you're going to look at that card that you chose the position from. So if you chose the position 3, you would go 1, 2, 3. You'll look at that, remember the Jack of Spades, and then put it straight back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give the deck maybe one more riffle shuffle, just for the sake of it, and then a cut, and then you would think of any number in position. So I'm turning my back around, you're thinking of any position. Let's say you picked the 15 position. So we're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're going to take a look at that card, and you're going to remember. Now you're going to put it back in the same place as it was. You're going to put the deck down, and I'm going to turn myself back around again. So far you've picked a number and you haven't told me it, and you've gone down that many cards and you looked at that card that you picked out of the position. Now it's a completely free choice so far, right? I'm going to grab the deck and I'm going to put your card in a better position. Now I'll get back to what I mean by that, but I'm going to grab the deck right now. I'm going to take it behind my back, and as a little just simple, I think there we go. All right. Now I put your card in a better position than it was before. Now, just to make sure that nothing kind of weird happened so far, tell me your position so we know that it's not in that position right now. 15? All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was not your card, right? All right, so as long as the Ace of Diamonds was your card, we're pretty much good to go. I'm going to place cards down now in an alternating way. So I'm going to go face down, face up, face down, face up. And I want you to tell me stop wherever you like. Now, if you see your card, don't say it. Just keep it to yourself if you see your card. But I'm going to keep going like this. And whenever you want, you can say stop. Now, I do remember, say stop right there. Now, you can keep going if you want to. All right, you want to keep going a few more? All right, let's keep going. Maybe there. All right, so completely free choice where you want to stop. Now, just to kind of see how big of the deck you actually stop by. So about, well, almost half the deck, I'd say, we went through. So first of all, do you see your card at any of these places? All right, good. So then at least these are about, I don't know, 10 cards maybe we can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. All right, so none of those were your cards, right? And then just for the sake of it, let's look at these ones as well. So none of these was your card either, right? All right, good. So none of these cards were your card. That means that your card still has to be in this pile. Now remember that when I took the cards around my back, I said I was going to place it in a better position than it was before. What card did you think of at the start, or what card did you get when you start the position? The 7 of spades. You had to stop me wherever you liked. You could have picked out any more cards that you wanted. But you stopped me right here, right now. We looked through these cards, and on the top of that pile, where you stopped me at a free choice, should be the 7 of spades. Now that's the trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's get into the tutorial of this trick. Okay guys, so as I said, this trick is an absolute killer. Now it doesn't require any sleight of hand. It doesn't require any setup. It is simply self-working magic miracles. Now you want to have a spectator here and you want to do this in public. Doing it in front of a camera doesn't really make the same amount of sense, but if you do this out in front of somebody, you'll see how good the trick actually is. So you're going to start off by shuffling the deck, making sure it's not set up. They can shuffle the deck if they like to, and then you're going to ask them to think of any position in the deck, so preferably from 2 to 52. And then you're going to have them think of that number but not tell you. That's very important. They don't tell you this number. You're going to say that you're going to turn around or you're going to face another way, and then they're going to go down that many cards and see what their card at that position is. So in our case, we had 15. Let's say they go with 20 now. So they're going to count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They're going to look at that card. They're going to remember it, and they're going to put the deck back in the same place or same way as it was before. So that ace of hearts now in the 20th position goes back in the 20th position. They're going to put the deck down, and you're going to turn yourself around. That's the first part of this trick. Now you're going to say that, all right, so you picked any position you liked and you looked at that card, you remember it, the deck is set back in the same way it was before, right? They're going to say yes. So you're going to say that, all right, I'm going to take this deck and I'm going to try and put your card in a better position than it is right now. Now you're not going to say what position you're going to put it in, just a better position than it is right now. Now what you're actually doing when grabbing the deck and pulling it behind your back is that you're moving a single card from the top to the bottom. Now what that's going to do is that it's going to put their card from the starting position and then up a position. So in our case here, we had it from the 20 from the start. Now it's going to be the 19th position from the top. Now you can always do this, and then when you pull that card out, you might want to do a little riffle or something just to make it sound a bit better. So you're going to go back, you're going to place down the cards and say, all right, so now your card is in a better position than when it started as. Now you're going to say, just so there's no confusions, let's go over where your card started. So we see that your card is not matched in that space or place right now. So you're going to ask them, okay, what position did you choose? All right, so they picked the 20 position. So you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And this is, of course, not going to be their card because their card is in the 19th position. Now the reason we reverse this is because we want to get the card on top of the deck. So you show this card, all right, this is not your card, right? You can place it back in the middle, on the top, wherever you like, but you want to bring this pile on top again. So now you're placed with their card being on top. You're going to say that, all right, so I'm going to put some cards down in an alternating way. You put the first card, their card face down, you put the second one face up. And you're going to keep doing this. And then you can pause after maybe 3 cards and say that I want you to say stop wherever you like. And even if you see your card here, you can still keep going. So don't tell me when you see your card, if you see your card, but just tell me to say stop whatever you like. And then let's say they say stop right here, just for example. And then you can ask them, all right, did you see your card? And they'll say no. So you're going to square up all these cards and you're going to put these cards back on top of the original pile. Now what this does is that when you're spreading through the cards, that first card face up, the card below it is going to be their card. But since all of these are in an alternating way, the first instinct is that, all right, so that face up card is the first card I dealt down. So when I added this in the original performance, but I spread the cards out to kind of show, all right, so we went through about maybe a third of the deck right there. That's the cards that you've seen and shown. So you're going to go through. So the jack was not your card, and you can maybe the king was not your card. You can just flip these over and show it. All right, so none of these hopefully were your card, right? And then you're gonna say, all right, good. So let's just go through what we did. So now when you're sat in this position, you've gone through maybe a third of the deck and you got their card on top. You're gonna say that, all right, so you picked a card from the start, or you picked a position from the start, and out of that position you got a card picked. You got it placed back. I took that card and I placed it in a better position than it started as. Remember? And then you're gonna go through and say that, and then we dealt the cards down. You could have stopped me anytime you liked, and you could have stopped me a card before, several cards after. It was a free choice, completely free choice. And then you ask them what their card was, and they're gonna say the Ace of Hearts, and then you say again, remember that I told you that I would put it in a better position, and that position is right on top of that deck. And then they can take that card, they can flip it over, and they'll see the Ace of Hearts. And trust me guys, this trick in action, real life, is absolutely amazing. You'll get the biggest jaw drops you've probably ever seen from a self-working card trick. It is that good. So give it a practice, give it a couple of practices honestly, just so you get the kind of feel right, the vocab right, the magical setting right. So when you perform this, it is as good as it gets pretty much. Now that's all for this video guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you do like it, please show up by hitting the like button down below, comment on what you guys want to see next, and as always, if you're new or if it's the first time you're seeing me, please hit that subscribe button to help this channel and the magic community grow. I wish you all a magical day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.